Does anyone want to be a commander? Please take the role. That's the. Liam Neeson, do you have the special skills that you acquired over long
Have all
periods of
skills,
time?
man.
Perfect, perfect.
Command, we're gonna backcap, so let us know what the next fireball objective is.
Mid-cap is on Fortress. We already have Squad 1 from the British going up there. And we do have Squad 3 from the Russians, small. It's a harassment squad. And a GL just to make sure no one's alive behind the break. Very strong push towards Fortress early on from the British team. See, we do have some fighting going on here on Ammo Hill. Looks like a Russian Logi, perhaps. Yeah. Mjoft, lone survivor. Can he stay alive to revive his friends afterwards?
I think we have contact east.
Yeah, close us.
Russians having a rough start here in the beginning of this game, losing one Tiger and then one Logi.
Squad 5, you got next cap too?
Means that they have lost a lot of control, a lot of presence in the map, and they're kind of set back to only this area over here.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Ah, trade. Missed it. Already see a squad. I'm gonna try to catch it. Bulldog coming around.
So enemy BTR 80 on Hilltop. That's our squad 6 over.
They are going for Hilltop. Backcap seems fairly safe for the British, and Fortress is in their hands. Rally down for the British on the east side. Got our own commander Liam Neeson leading his squad, but Streptocock has spotted them and probably called out that they're coming. But the Russians did, I guess that their caps would go a different way than they are. They're just not set up for this. mortar fob setup in the north could be used to get down to Hilltop and even Fortress later on. See a few guys from the British team already going up on the north side, making sure that they are not going to get flanked, which is nice to see. But that logic going down for the Russians on Ammo Hill, that was the central fob that they needed to get up to get out on the map. Too late though. Can still get a Hilltop. And with this they can still come around, get Ammo Hill and get back into Hilltop and work out into Fortress. So it's a small map. Anything is possible. Mortars landing straight on top of this British squad. Just need to be careful for team kills coming in here if they push it too early.
Hill.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate. TK Trout's guy runs too close to the Bulldog as
Squad 1 now moving
Holy
to the
yeah.
next possible camp.
Shoots it with RPG.
No problem.
I'm also sending my guys to the mortar fob that's north of Hilltop. Wanted
It
one
looks
more to
like they got the second flag on the Hilltop. So we'll let the contacts there.
Copy.
Looks like Hilltop will be secured for now for the Russians, but there is two squads coming
Right, squad
from
5
Ammo Hill.
moving towards D3.
Very nice broad line from Ogrod down to JJ. And this Logi will run straight into them. Delta might be able to help them a bit, provide some support as they try to fall back with the Logi. Delta goes down, but that Logi's very important for the Russian team. Survived. If that Logi would have got stuck down there, yeah, it could be difficult. Still is. Like not the best start for the Russian team. The British had a very good start and don't know if they, you know, magically knew where the caps would be going. There's ways to tell even though it's randomized. Very nice push here from the OMD guys. Bunching up in the far north, I guess they might be patching each other out. Yeah, we have a medic up here. We do have it split with Turbo and Fnus on the south side of the road. JJ Ogrod in top notch on the north side. They are getting engaged by
Okay, which
a few Russians here.
Command squad is attacking.
I will defend.
Kersnati and Pelton, and they have all been killed. He's trying to stay alive behind the Bulldog, but Turchi just
Enemy BTR is active north of Hilltop, and the mortar fob is still up as well.
Turkey just steamed. I don't know. Comes up behind him, takes him out. Now it's Fnus and Turbovari that's remaining. They're gonna try to reach this, the mortars, but it's a very active point right now for the Russian team, so there's a lot of people spawning there. A lot of activity coming up here towards Hilltop from both teams. Fairly large cap? Oh, that's a lot of zones. Have not yet got their hab up on Hilltop. It took them some time. And now even if they do get it up, it will likely get overrun. Oh no, it's actually on the north side. behind. Couldn't see it underneath the ammo crate icon on the map, but no one's there to dig it up. So they need to unscrew themselves. Because I think it will be difficult for them to maintain control of Hilltop if you don't have a fob. Like a bison and Eat My Dead Meat pulls up with a RVS Tiger trying to support. Very effective to hold that south hole in the wall. Is there anyone going? Here we have two guys coming. Lass and Sink. Strapto, no one digging up the hab yet. And here comes the British. Southeast fob for the Russians are gonna get overrun. They are set back to only one fob on the North Hill.
Located an enemy hab down in Echo 4. We are taking it down.
Someone finally digging up the hab? Yeah. That's at least what Russians need. Is it just glitched on the map for me? Because it's not active, but I see people spawning on it, so it's just squad being squad. The hab is actually online. Yeah, definitely online. Our British are getting a really strong position on the map. I like this flank from the TF guys. I don't know where they're going. If they're planning to go around here or maybe all the way to Fortress. But losing this position now
north of Hilltop,
opens
might
up
be a hab north.
this whole area for the
Also
British. Can now use this flank
Northeast
to
of
come in
Hilltop.
and encircle Hilltop fairly easy. And even use this direct route to Verto. Very, very heavy pressure from the British team on the Russian team very early on, from the very beginning of this. Ever since they lost that first Logi on Ammo Hill, kind of lost position on the map and had a rough uphill battle to go. They're far from out of the game yet. Need to maintain control of Hilltop long enough for something to come into play. They might want to place this south because they know that enemies are likely to have a fob
Do
here
we
on
have
Ammo Hill.
anyone actively defending Fortress? Or is
If
it only
they
small one?
can take down this fob, then they might secure Hilltop. But it's not looking...
Repeat for us.
No, I'm asking if there's someone more than squad 1 defending Fortress.
No,
Because I
Really?
only see 3 alive people on Fortress.
we got enemy Tiger on it, but it's already destroyed. Only infantry.
Squad 3, can you please go defend Fortress?
The Russians are fast enough here. They could actually overrun the British on defense. Their only defense is kind of the amount of pressure they have on Hilltop. But if they can get there quickly and start capping and do that as they also keep this fob from being active, then it might set off a nice chain reaction of the British team, where they're gonna have to fall back, and if they do that, the Russians then time that to move up as well. Could be the way for them to get back into this game. But it is difficult to feel that you have the ability to move up with more people when you're under this kind of pressure. And the problem here that you can see is that the Russians are not pushing back out. They're kind of getting, more and more boxed in. We can see Squad 4 coming up from taking down this south fob. And I don't
Enemy
think they
Bradley
can hold
spotted.
long
Delta 3. Squad 8, stay away.
on Hilltop, so it might be a double neutral
Get
here.
your logi out of there.
It's kind of hard to tell with this hab being glitched on the map. You can't really see if it's overrun or not.
Enemy possible hab marked north of Hilltop.
Dead British here. Hab is still active. A lot of Russians spawning on it. And they are doing good enough of a job to keep the British
Also
away.
enemy Tiger north of Hilltop.
I think the southern squad really needs to step on it. If they can get in and start capping, that might prevent a big spawn for the Russians towards Fortress. But they are so close to find the radio, the British radio towards Fortress as well. This can really go either way. Squad 8 all the way up here needs to find this radio. Kubatek and Shervy.
Possible enemy vehicle up in Hilltop encampment.
Yeah, it's an enemy Tiger.
Have a logi coming from the main road from the
Around the
Russians
hab. That's also
up
marked north.
towards.
Enemy
might-
radio is not close to the
Might want
hab.
to try to get a second fob somewhere
Roger,
up
can we
here.
get
Squad
a-
1. Squad 1, you have a logi
That's
coming on the road.
What I would do.
East of you now. Driving on the road.
Copy.
This is Squad 2.
Please make sure to update enemy vehicle
And there we have
locations.
British on
Accurate
the hab.
marks and call them out.
And one enemy Tiger is around Squad 3 move marked north of Hilltop. It's driving around.
Looks like the defenders here got some reinforcements and they're gonna move straight up to the cab.
Accurate marker now on Squad 3 observe. North of Hilltop.
See if
Might be 2 Tiger or
Yep, actually commands on
Hilltop
top
now.
towards Kubatek there. I did not expect that. But if Barker just can take down Yellow, the squad leader goes down and they cannot
I
place
think
this
I need
fob.
some support on Fortress right now.
Copy, I'm gonna send my guys back.
I think that's a good call. Let's go back, see if British are trying to break through here on the south side. Don't know what's that's killing all of Squad 4, wasn't that? A Sibuza is over here. I think there was a vehicle up here before as well. A BRDM or something like that. But so far, is that another fob coming up south side of Hilltop for the British. Where are they gonna place the hab? But not too close, I hope, for their sake. And let's see if the Russians here will do. And in right amount of people. If someone just steps on that radio, it will be very difficult for the British to
Enemy
defend this.
BRDM staying on the northeastern corner of Hilltop.
This, oh yeah, he
Marcus
found
on
it.
Squad 3 observe.
If
Northeast
they lose
Hilltop.
this fob, they're gonna get stuck up here somewhere, even if they can even save that one. They do have a lodge on the south side they could use maybe to replace another one. But if they lose this radio, it will be so difficult. They're gonna get surrounded. And yeah, they need to do whatever they can to save this radio from going down. Jack is trying to cross the road to try to get there, but you have 2 people digging it. And I'm sure more people's gonna come that way.
We're losing the radio west of Fortress.
See, north side at north. Maybe they're gonna try to dig down their own radio. But at the same time, they at least stopped the Russians from building that eastern hab. Oh, Jack, will he find the hab? Kubatek Rambo goes down. Jackie is also dead. Kubitek's trying to do the little bob and weave Q and E. But he goes down to Steplecon and Blade and Radio is in bleed. This will be... I think this will be very difficult for the British now. It will be the... they have to go for double neutral with everything they have. Looks like they didn't manage to... What's going on here? Is this the case of a new squad leader that doesn't really know what he's doing?
Enemy BRDM is on the half.
I think so. Oh no 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 no.
Hey, can I get someone over here with a shovel? I need someone with a shovel. Look up 50 cal.
Enemy tiger on the road going to Hilltop. Market.
So they built
Accurate
some
mark, but he's on the
bunkers instead of a hab. Maybe they won't even load up for that. But they're gonna start losing fortress quickly here soon. And so far, they're not making enough effort to get to the Russian hab, because that's what they need. They need to plug this, the source of the Russian reinforcements that keep coming in from this fob over here. As long as this fob is online, they're gonna kind of have the opportunity to slow down the British assault.
Yeah, I'm falling back.
And it's difficult with all these buildings to break through. A very classic example of when you can defend with much lesser amount of players when the attack isn't strong enough, and the attackers kind of get into that attack and respawn, and it's not one big push, it's just a continuously assault but with fewer numbers at every moment. So instead of coming in with, you know, 10, 15 players at once, it's just like 3 or 4 coming, and when they die there's a new one coming in through the door, so it's not as difficult to defend. Fortress lost for the British.
They bombed us enemy guys there.
The question is now, how soon will the British be able to fall back unless capping Hilltop? And they're starting to cap it now. But will they actually get it neutralized? 189 tickets to 102. Let's take a look at his stats. Fairly even.
Alright. We secured main buildings.
But we got picture on fortress. Marquee secured.
One of the buildings on Hilltop is in the hands of the British right now. I wonder how fast they are capping.
Enemies capping fortress full speed.
Airstrike incoming on enemy.
This will probably be a double neutral, especially with this airstrike gonna slow down the fob or the spawn waves of the Russian team. But they would need someone to go there after it just to finish the job. Jim Beam and Timmer, one of our long-time regulars here, seem to go out and find that northern radio for the Russians. Did not get to have all the way destroyed. No, it's down to sticks, so it's just gonna be pulley. You should pick up the ab first. Was a medic, okay.
Can you put a fire mission on the northern FOB north of Hilltop?
I was wrong. I'm sorry, Polly. I would have done the same thing if I was a medic too. There's a smiley face came up straight behind the British push here. Just clearing them out. This is very interesting. I don't know. I wish I could see this if they actually use this when pushing in to kind of suppress. Might have done so. Would have still prioritized the hab first and maybe built this thing later on. But, you know, I don't know everything. Top being captured back for the Russians, and I'm guessing the British are making good progress to get into the cap towards fortress.
There is enemy spawn camping the fob at D3.
Guys,
This BTR making it difficult, causing some problems for the British. Nice smoke. That's how you want to use the GL. And I don't know if I would these guys, if I would wait for a medic would just respawn if they had a good spawn somewhere. But now the Russians are in a very strong position. They're holding that main fortress hill, also holding this western one, from which they do have eyes towards the British spawn. If I were them, I would make sure to get a few people up on the north side, just one or two,
enemy spotted,
just so you have eyes
Delta
on,
1.
so the British cannot come up below you, cannot sneak in from the north, or build something up here. So yeah, one or two or three guys somewhere in this spread out up here would make me feel much more comfortable if I were the Russians.
Enemy BTR is destroyed. Southeast fortress.
139 to 140 tickets. It's equal. Last game were also very equal. That's a point where one team just took the mid cap and then ran with it. But the Russians will get Hilltop back, and that should make them finish Fortress. That will give them a bit of a ticket swing, especially if the British lose the hab now south of Hilltop. And they have no fallback. The ridgeline is open. So it's just a short walk, drive with a Logi to ridgeline, drop a rally, got a full squad on ridgeline, faster than the British possibly can get there. Fortress, hands of the Russians. You can see the ticket difference now increased drastically. And do also see now how the British are starting to move around to the north side. We do have a
alright, we advised Hilltop has
rally.
been overrun.
I don't know, is the map by?
Yeah, I'm sending some of my guys
Pretty sure that's a rally.
east of fortress to check for hab in the forest. The rest is pushing into fortress.
Let's see. These guys really need to get moving. Have nothing to gain on Hilltop anymore. They should use this opportunity where there's still Russians on Hilltop to just get out of there. That way they can outnumber the Russians on Fortress.
You're driving solo Logi.
And there's no ammo up north, there's no on the second pub. I'm bringing ammo.
We have to defend Raj line right now, not to attack.
Then I'm going to ridgeline.
But you can't radio, because you're alone.
Yeah, I don't get it. You want to say something constructive or just stating out facts?
This one case of one, I'm guessing, fairly new player doesn't really understand. What he's trying to say is that he needs to go back to main and pick someone up or let another squad take it so they can build a fob on ridgeline, because he can't do it when he's alone.
We are starting to neutralize fortress.
Yeah, they're already here.
See
Good job,
that,
Squad 8.
how that call can
Cheers, man.
affect the game. Saying that they're already here.
Squad 4
Of
and
course,
Squad 5.
he doesn't
There's
know
no
how many
point
they
in
are.
pushing hilltop.
Roger. We're just
Run-
trying to
run
get that
back
enemy
to-
vehicle.
Yeah, but run back to ridgeline instead.
Alright, guys.
Might set them off to have go ridgeline instead of getting the extra guys up to fortress. Do you see now that there are British ARC taking over this northern hill? Russians did not go up and defend it. Would have been much more difficult for the British to get in if the Russians were holding that north one, because they could have got, you know, a bit of a crossfire over this from hill to hill. And as they're running up on hill fortress, they would have gotten shot from the north. And I know Jacket did see the hab here before, so he's probably leading or moving up towards the hab. Squad 8 going back with some backup. But I'm pretty sure Yellow would just stay there and defend that lodgy. I did see Squad 4 and 5 being asked from the British team to stop pushing around Hilltop. And look like they have managed to get their lodgy.
Whole squad pushing east. Yeah, they're located
We destroyed the Tiger.
southwest from the fortress.
Lodgy
Full
got
enemy squad
destroyed.
pushing across the road.
Strepto did destroy that lodgy. Another setback for the British team.
Enemy hab found west of fortress.
And Russians are stabilizing on fortress. And they're getting people from Hilltop. This is the problem now for the British team, that their fob is located between the two spawns of the Russian team. But that one is might go down. And
5 minutes away.
Jacket did his best. He's laying dead there in the enemy hab. JJ and Kupatek is moving up there shortly. Ogrod is not far behind. If these three British guys could just play it slowly, try not to shoot anyone without, you know, absolutely having to, they could have tried to snuck up on the hab and just kept it blocked by proxy, forcing the Russians to run back from within fortress out to the hab, giving the British a chance to move up and then pass it out as well, taking the cap at the same time as they're attacking the Russian fob. I think Hero might go around on the right side. Should be the right thing. Should keep moving, Hero. Use the terrain to your advantage. And that threat is neutralized by the Russians. Now have Russians on the fob. Luke and Richard. The ones remaining, still standing.
Nice, bro.
The Sab is coming back online.
I got you.
Unless Luke can
I
time
don't
this.
know why, but they're not doing that. Cause there's a fucker here.
Yeah.
There's a fucker here.
It's currently being recapped by the British, but they don't have enough time, and there's a lot, and I mean a lot of Russians spawning on the west side. They need to stop them from crossing the road.
Please.
They need to get these guys up here, because they're not going to be able to cap without getting more people into the cap. Have anything going for... And they might even lose this one. British are just forced to stay and defend off where they need to be. It's a good thing to have this as well, to kind of control this so the enemies can't, but at the same time it's 20 tickets and they can't afford fighting here now because they need to focus all their energy of getting back Fortress. And of course not losing Ridgeline. And of all these dead guys trying to hold on, but it's not gonna be enough to get this cap. There's just a flood wave of Russians coming up here, sweeping through the fortress.
Tell your guys not to just give up.
Had some great games this evening. This is just a normal day on Squad Job. But I have to say, last game on Cora, which I didn't recall because I was adminning it. It's not often we see both teams using mortars to the extent and accuracy as they did. Just from 4 minutes into the game, with just constant mortars going off from both teams, it was beautiful.
This is our last chance. Keep it
20 tickets, last big push here coming in from the British team, and they are not capping yet. I would be careful with these vehicles here, but they're trying at the same time to slow down the Russians from crossing into the cap, but
Okay, enemies now pushing.
tickets don't have to lose. Mutul,
Disregard.
one manning as well, can't really do anything else except being... And oh, I don't know. Lemons, what are you doing? King being blown up, and that's then 6 tickets that your team will lose. I think he realized and took a new direction.
We got enemy logia at Ridgeline.
Are capping enemy logia on Ridgeline, which means that they need to defend this, and that still in danger, losing 20 tickets out here. Squad 1.
Enemy logia wiped.
And Lemons managing to drive that to relative safety behind the hill from any ATs on the Russian side. 21 tickets A lot of people still down. A lot of Russians still down. I'm wondering the Russians are feeling that they're below 100 tickets as well. And they might not spawn as frequently, or they're just waiting for the opportunity to spawn on Ridgeline. Oh, and this is 20 tickets. They are capping, but they won't have enough time unless they cap it full speed.
We gotta
No.
push in Fortress if we want to recover.
That's unfortunate. They will not manage to get this cap in time before they lose the last tickets.
On the enemy have west of Fortress.
Great game.
Actually, it's GG. We're losing radio out southwest from the hilltop. Started capping. Nice.
That was a bulldog blowing up. Great game, I have to say. Great comeback by the Russian team. They had a really bad start, losing a Logi early, losing a lot of map control, but they managed to turn it
Down
around.
to 6 tickets.
If you look here on the scoreboard of the British team, just so I make sure that I don't miss it. Sometimes I do.